got me running, you got me hiding, you got me run, hide, run any way you wanna let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me, baby, what you want me to do. I'm going up, I'm going down, going up, down, down, up, any way you wanna let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me, baby, baby, what you want me to do. You got me peeping, you got me hiding, you got me peep, hide, peep any way you wanna let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me, baby, what you want me to do. So I'm going up, I'm going down, I'm going up, down, down, up, any way you wanna let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me, baby, what you want me to do.
Wow. Yeah, little Jimmy Reed there.
Little Jimmy Reed, yeah.
I like that.
A little bit in the vein of Elvis. You know, Elvis is a little heavier.
You got the snarl going?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm trying. Yeah, I don't quite have that crooner quality he has, and I don't have the black leather bodysuit either.
Thank God.
Yeah, you know, it was a time and place. I guess it worked.
Hey, Tres Litros may be another night,
you
though,
know,
right? You know,
I'm not saying I don't own one. I'm just saying I don't have it with me. You know.
Okay.
Actually, my buddy Gabe there, my partner who's on the keys in Old Scratch, also just a fantastic musician all around. He's got a full gold, what would you call it? It's just a gold suit, like gold pants,
lame or whatever they call
hat,
that.
gold shoes that light up, gold shirt that buttons. And,
He's the disco dude.
yeah, yeah. So
Disco
that's like our New Year's Eve, you know, big celebratory kind of outfit that he wears. But yeah, you know, we're working on a new album, Old Scratch, and that's one of the things. You
awesome.
know, we were hoping to record it. I probably don't need these, do I? We were hoping to record it back in March, but family stuff came up, so we've got it. I think Don Richmond, I think will be in there a week from Sunday. And
Howling Dog Studios.
Howling Dog Studios, Don Richmond.
What a consummate musician and producer he is.
Yeah, and just a great person all around. And Terry, too, his wife, both of them just can't say enough good stuff, those kinds of people. So, yeah, he's graceful enough, he's gracious enough to let us use his studio. I think he's got a gig in Taos that night, so he'll get us set up, and we'll kind of have free reign over the thing.
You just get to play.
Yeah, and we've got a bunch of new tunes. I think we're going to play them all tomorrow night. We played them all at Society Hall. That performance was live streamed by Marc's son, Marc Schoneker's son, Brian Mott, who's been doing some live streaming videography down there. So shout out to Brian Mott. So we've got some videos up on YouTube on our Old Scratch YouTube channel.
I think Brian's playing with Lucky too, isn't he?
Oh, he is
Doing
playing
some
with
gigs.
Lucky. Yeah, with Lucky Overton. The Lucky Overton
Brian
duo.
Mott,
Yeah. And I don't know if it's this weekend or next, but they're in the Steel City Music Showcase out in Pueblo one of these weekends. They're doing great things. As a lot of musicians down there are, but so we're gonna get in there and record a lot of these tunes, and you can hear them all.
I cannot wait to play that on the air. Your last album is outstanding.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Yeah, really well produced too.
Yeah. Well, that was Don too.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. He did the mastering and stuff like that, and ran it while we rehearsed it. But the thing about that album is we had a day. I think we recorded it in 6 hours. So it's all just straight takes. There's no overdubbing. There's no metronome involved. There's no. And so we were really happy with the way it came out. Shout out to Amani Spears, who had been our bass player for 6 days. We recorded the album. So we had 6 days with him. I believe he was a student at the time. But anyway, we had about a week of just drilling those tunes with him before we did that album. And, the funny thing about albums these days is nobody listens to them. You know what I mean? A lot of people listen. It's playlists. Lots of singles get dropped. And we had CDs, but we couldn't give those things away, honestly, for the longest time.
I'm still in CD mode.
Yeah,
I want a hard copy, though. I do stream a lot of stuff now.
You do? Yeah, and there's an expense associated with that. I think everybody knows the sob story. So when we released this last album in 2019, Amazon was running a program where you could, if you put the music on Prime or whatever, you could pick a design, and if somebody ordered the CD, they would just print singles for them and send it to them in a case, and then they ended that program. So that was our go-to, and now we just need to order a whole bunch, I guess, which hasn't been the priority.
And there's a lot of DJs that still use CDs on their programs here and stuff like that. And we still appreciate station copies like that.
Really interesting. That's good to know.
I'm going to start delving into the CD. I haven't got there yet, but anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to say, I was on KRZA. I don't know if you're familiar with KRZA down in Alamosa. So I used CDs when I was on that, but it was a long time ago. Maybe 10 years ago. But yeah, so a big shout out to Gerald at KRZA, and a shout out to you, Jim, for the list that Marc was talking about just before the hour, the live music list. We're going to get one going in the Valley, hopefully, and steal your idea there, Jim. So big shout out to you.
I'm happy to help anyone else. It's just it's a labor of love and just giving back to the community. So.
Well, it's awesome, and I know I appreciate it. I'm sure we all do. But we're going to get one going down there in the Valley, so that should be good.
Man, I got the number one DJ from Cahan sitting in the studio with me, Rick White. He kind of mentored me, trained me how to do this stuff. So if you have any complaints, he's right here. You can come and complain to him.
We accept no complaints. We take comments.
You take comments. Okay, gotcha. Understand.
Oh, well, only good vibes only, right?
Yeah, amen to that. Whew. Yeah, 100%.
Guys. Old Scratch is playing Saturday night, Tres Litros, 7 o'clock. That's my birthday that day, and I'm definitely going to be there. Tomorrow
happy birthday, Jim. I'm going to tell some funny stories now. We've been asked to play Happy Birthday at a number of gigs we've been in, but they're usually not, Tres Litros is one thing. It's sort of a gig where we get to play our thing and I don't want to say we're the centerpiece, but we're more front and center than like some of the more volunteer, nonprofit support gigs we've done. There used to be an event. There still is an event called the Crop Walk in Alamosa. I think it's a national event, actually. And we've played for that. And a couple of years ago, we got asked to play Happy Birthday for Lance, who runs La Puente down there. Lance is awesome. And, man, you find out how hard it is for musicians to play Happy Birthday when you're asked on the spot, and we're all starting on the same chord and then ending up in different keys, because it
keeps it interesting.
But yeah, you might end up getting one, Jim, just for you. You might get one tomorrow night. And the funny thing about it is everybody knows the words, so the whole room will be singing, But yeah, well, happy early birthday.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, it feels good to make another trip around the sun.
Yeah, amen.
So life is good.
Amen to that. Well, I can play another tune here. Is it 10:25?
Yeah.
So I was coming up here back in August. I think it was August 11th. I'm not 100%, but my car died.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
my Pathfinder, which I missed dearly. It was a great, fantastic vehicle, and it died 100% my fault. It wasn't anything else. But it died on the way up here, and Robbie Robertson, I think, had just passed away. So I was gonna do this song, "The Wait," then. So I figured I would do it today. I
Awesome.
don't know if you guys are familiar with it.
I think everybody knows the words to this.
Yeah, I was kind of joking.
I better turn off my mic so you catch me singing
hey,
along.
Feel free, if we want to do this, pub style, that's fine by me, as it were. Go ahead.
No.
Okay.
Anyway.
Pulled into Nazareth, I was feeling about 8:30. Just need some place where I can lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He grinned and shook my hand, no was all he said. Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me. I picked up my bags and I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, wait a minute, Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. She said, well, I gotta go, but my friend can stick around. Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, you put the load right on me. Cool down, Miss Moses, well, there's nothing that you can say. That's just old Luke, and Luke's waiting on his judgment day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young Annalie? He said, do me a favor, boy, won't you stay and keep Annalie company? Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me. Just followed me and he caught me in the fog. He said, I will fix your rack if you'll take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, come on, I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you feed him when you can? Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me. Now to catch the cannonball, now to take me down the line. My bag is sinking low, and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Fanny. You know she's the only one who sent me here with her regard for everyone. Take a load off, Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off, Fanny. Hey, put the load right on me.
And another excellent cover guy, man.
Thanks, Jim.
Saturday night, Tres Litros. You don't want to miss these guys. They're just so much fun, and they're so freaking talented.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
We're on.
So that's a nice new Taylor you got there, Mark.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Big shout out to Mike, whose last name I don't know. Unfortunate story. So Mike bought this Taylor, and I don't know Mike, but he lives in Alamosa. I don't know his last name. Fantastic guy. He bought this Taylor in October, and it sounds like 3 days later he cut half of his ring finger on his fretting.
Oh.
He's a carpenter.
Oh.
And so
That had to hurt.
he held on to it, and he's tried everything, the plastic tips and all this stuff, and has discovered that he just couldn't play acoustic anymore. So he sold it to me with all the plastic still on it, brand new.
Wow.
For way less than he paid for it.
It's a gorgeous instrument.
Thank you. I'm a big fan. It was, I just left my job, which I mentioned, so it was a bit of like a wince. There was
You
a
leave
bit
your
of-
job and you buy a new guitar.
Yeah, that's the first
That's
thing I
that's
did.
what you do.
It
Yeah.
is. It's true.
That's
Yep.
what you do.
Or,
yeah.
or buy a
And
car.
now you do it at 38, instead of 65 or 70. So yeah, and I love the guitar I have, but the pickup I had in it was just crap, and it never sounded good live. It needs a lot of work. I bought it. I got it for Christmas in Massachusetts. So when I brought it out to Colorado, it just dried and did all sorts of weird things. So when I saw this for the price, I just thought I had to jump on it. I'm a big fan, yeah, and it sounds fantastic plugged in too.
Well, I have a reminder for all the folks out there. We're having a little birthday celebration for Jim down in the studio. We've got gourmet cupcakes, chocolate-covered strawberries. It's pretty nice situation. I'll even make a pot of coffee for folks that
Did
show
you say
up.
chocolate covered strawberries?
Chocolate
Why
covered-
am I sitting back here in the studio?
Anyway, if you appreciate what Jim does for the community by putting out that music schedule every single week and distributing it, please show us a little bit of support. We still have a little bit left on our $200 challenge match. That's going until noon. It's only 10:30. We have an hour and a half left to meet that match. Here come the strawberries. Thank you, Bonnie Shippey,
Thank you.
for
Yes,
making this
Bonnie.
a festive thing. Yeah, you bet.
What an
But
amazing
really,
lady.
please come down to the station and help Jim celebrate.
Oh my
And
God.
we have another band coming in shortly. But for the time being, you can keep some company with Marc Eaton of Old Scratch. And yeah,
Marc Eaton and the
Thanks,
chocolate
Mark.
strawberries.
Oh man,
Yeah.
who'd you say made those?
there's some outfit up in BV that she got all this stuff at.
Those are really good.
Good
Holy
stuff,
cow.
huh? Yeah.
And that strawberry's like the size of an egg.
A goose egg.
It's a
for
monster,
real.
yeah.
Woo.
Well, I'll let
Those are
you guys get
monsters.
back to it, but I wanted to stop in and encourage people to come celebrate with Jim. And
Yeah,
we
come
need
on
Birthday
to.
party's on.
All right.
I saw Gene Schilling was here. I don't know if he left. I think he did. But
Oh, is that who that was?
yeah, you not know Gene?
No, I
jeez.
don't. I thought I knew everybody in town.
You know, I think he lives in Alamosa with his wife Mary.
Okay.
Gene used to be the painting and drawing led the art department at Adams State for a long time. Mind-blowingly good artist, and my wife studied with him. Fantastic guy. He's another artist who I think Most people don't realize how good the artists in this part of Colorado are. The Arc Valley, the San Luis
This
Valley.
whole valley's is so loaded
Yeah.
with so much talent. And
Yeah.
Adams State's is an excellent college,
It really
excellent
is, yep.
music program, just
Yeah,
top notch.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, shout out to Matt Shilton, Beth Robinson, and Angela Winter, and anybody I'm missing who's down there. I know we've got some new people, but woof, that strawberry's fantastic. I'm gonna get another bite, Jim.
Those are juicy. It's like I can't talk on the air with that. It's like I'm gonna have to wait till you play a song so I can take another bite.
Yeah,
it's like, oh
that's what I was
my.
gonna say. I probably should. It's probably not gonna help me, but woo.
I do have the most amazing partner. She's incredible.
Oh, is she the one who got him?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out. What's her name?
Bonnie.
Shout out to Bonnie. Yeah, thank you so much. And happy birthday, Jim.
Well, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
absolutely.
Starting early.
Might as well, right? So my wife and her family, a couple of them were born in September, so they just decided it's a birthday month. So now they celebrate their birthday all month long, and
Hey,
I don't debate the fairness of that situation because our wedding anniversary is 2 days after my birthday, so I get like a half a day. I'm just kidding. It's not really true. This year, though, I'm getting to go to the Sphere to see Dead and Company on my birthday weekend. So
that is so cool.
yeah, it's almost. I'm in disbelief. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
When is that?
We're gonna head out there. We're gonna see them on the 6th, 7th, and 8th of June. The 5th is my birthday.
That's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, so we'll drive out there and it'll be hot. Old Scratch, a big shout out to Old Scratch's original drummer Andrew Naughton is just finishing his DMA, his doctorate at UNLV. So he and I are gonna get a gig out there too. So that'll be a lot of fun. But
Mark, I think we have time for one more.
okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see, one more. Let me think. Yeah, let's do this one. You guys a fan of Tyler Childers?
I love Tyler Childers, and I think everyone out there does.
I was gonna say he's another one, newer, but I don't see how you could not like him. Early in the morning when the sun does rise, laying in the bed with bloodshot eyes. Late in the evening when the sun sinks low, that's about the time my rooster crows. And I got women up and down this creek, keep me running and my engine's clean. Not me ragged, but I don't fret, 'cause there ain't been one to hold me down just yet. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than a grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living, it's a damn good feeling to run these roads. I got people try to tell me, Red, keep this living and you'll wind up dead. So cast your troubles on the Lord of Lords, you wind up laying on the cooling board. Vodka whiskey gonna ease my pain, and all this running gonna keep me sane. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than a grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living, it's a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. Now when they lay me in the cold hard clay, won't you sing them hymns while the banjos play? Tell them ladies that they ought not frown, 'cause there ain't been nothing ever held me down. Hello, men, women over shallow graves. Same old blues, just a different day. Get me drinking that moonshine. Get me higher than a grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall. Throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine. Ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run.
Awesome. White House Road from Tyler Childers. Good cover, dude.
Thank you.
Mark, thank you for taking time
Yeah,
out and coming
absolutely.
into the studio. You will not want to miss these guys Saturday night at Tres Litros. It's going to be a fun night.
Heck yeah, we're going to
Be there. Mark, I appreciate it. Guys, I'm going to get back into the Slightest Scene music sampler. I'm going to play some more Core Blund and some Brandon Anderson. They're playing Tuesday at the Ivy Ballroom up there. So here's a family reunion. Then I'm going to get into a couple Branson Andersons. Enjoy, guys.
And she's gonna be a good one, so let me bend your ear. The clan's all here for the family reunion. Well, my cowboy uncle sing cowboy songs, and they get drunk and the words get wrong. My Blackfoot cousin says they're coming this year. Well, I hope they do, and I hope they bring beer to the family reunion. She's gonna be a good one, so let me bend your ear. The clan's all here for the family reunion. You got the Mormons and the drinkers and the Mormons who drink. Well, pay attention, cause it ain't as simple as you think. They say there's some that don't believe in either, but I ain't met 'em yet, and my ma ain't neither. At the family reunion